Chapter 1. Introduction to the Prison. In the heart of a desolate landscape, the prison looms, its imposing walls a stark reminder of the secrets housed within. This facility, notorious for its harsh realities, has become a crucible for transformation and redemption. Ambient sounds of clanging metal and distant echoes set the stage, immersing listeners in the gritty atmosphere of prison life. Here we embark on a unique documentary journey through the eyes of inmates, each with a diary that unravels their stories of struggle, regret, and hope. As we delve into their experiences, we explore the daily rituals and inherent challenges they face behind bars. This is not merely a tale of punishment, it is an exploration of the human spirit, showcasing resilience in the darkest of places. Prepare to witness a tapestry of interconnected lives as they navigate their paths toward finding meaning, purpose, and ultimately, redemption within these unyielding walls. Chapter 2. Marcus the Scholar Reyes, The Quest for Knowledge. As the sun filters through the barred windows, casting long shadows on the cold concrete floor, Marcus Reyes reflects on the life he left behind, one dictated by fear and loyalty to a gang. In his diary, he recounts the pivotal moment when he chose to trade the chaos of violence for the solace of books. The smell of old paper and ink becomes his refuge, igniting a hunger for knowledge he never knew existed. Every page turned is a step away from the darkness, he writes, detailing his frustrations and triumphs in self-education. Mentoring younger inmates becomes a lifeline. Through study sessions in the dimly lit library, he fosters a sense of community, hoping to guide them toward brighter futures. As Marcus ponders the impact of his choices on his family, he dreams of redemption, not through escape, but through enlightenment and growth behind these unforgiving walls. Chapter 3. Jordan Artist Morales, Colors of Pain. In Jordan's diary, the pages pulse with the vibrancy of his memories and emotions, revealing a mind captivated by the power of art. He reflects on his life as a street artist, where graffiti served as both an escape and a voice, expressing his pain in the language of color and form. Each brushstroke on canvas becomes symbolic of his internal struggle, a vivid portrayal of the scars left by loss and dreams deferred. One significant piece, Shattered Dreams, captures the collision of hope and despair, illustrating the day he realized art could be his salvation. As he leads workshops in the prison yard, he watches fellow inmates transform their pain into creativity, forging connections through shared experiences. Jordan's entries resonate with the belief that within confinement, the spirit can still soar, healing wounds and igniting a quest for identity, freedom, and purpose. Chapter 4. Lydia, the Survivor Thompson, Fighting for Justice. Lydia Thompson's diary entries resonate with strength and vulnerability. She recounts the harrowing events leading to her incarceration, where she fought back against an abuser, a moment that changed her life forever. In the sterile confines of the prison, Lydia channels her trauma into empowerment, organizing workshops that encourage women to share their stories. Our experiences might differ, but our resilience unites us, she writes, as she guides fellow inmates through creative writing exercises, unearthing their hidden voices. Lydia's written reflections highlight the stigma of being a female inmate and her steadfast belief in justice. The power of storytelling becomes a lifeline, equipping her and her peers with tools for self-discovery. Her journey inspires a sense of solidarity, as Lydia works tirelessly to remind others that even in the darkest of places, their stories deserve to be told and celebrated. Chapter 5. Ethan, the Father Sullivan, Letters to a Lost Child. In the dim light of his cell, Ethan Sullivan pours his heart into a tattered notebook, the pages filled with letters to his estranged daughter, Emily. Each entry reveals the weight of guilt that has become his constant companion. Dear Emily, he writes, I wish I could turn back time. I never intended for my choices to hurt you. His reflections on their fractured relationship echo through his words, each letter a plea for forgiveness and understanding. Through conversations with fellow inmates, he discovers shared experiences of loss and longing for redemption, forging bonds that transcend their circumstances. As he navigates his regrets, Ethan finds purpose in his quest to become a better man, vowing that one day he will show Emily the father he yearns to be. His diary becomes not just a testament to his struggles, but a beacon of hope for reconciliation in a future beyond bars. Chapter 6. Tariq the Healer Aziz, A Journey Through Pain. Tariq's diary entries reveal a once prominent medical professional whose life unraveled after a devastating personal loss. He reflects on the harrowing descent into addiction, coping with the grief that consumed him. "I traded my stethoscope for a needle," he writes starkly in his diary, exploring the shame of forsaking his calling. Yet within the prison's confines, hope flickers. Tariq emerges as an unexpected beacon of support, leading group therapy sessions for fellow inmates struggling with addiction. His empathy transforms the grim atmosphere into a space of healing. "Each story shared is a step toward recovery," he writes, capturing the spirit of camaraderie that blossoms amidst their struggles. Tariq's own fights with relapse serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of redemption. Despite his past, he embraces his role as a healer, igniting a sense of purpose that resonates throughout the prison walls, a testament to the transformative power of compassion. Chapter 7. Daily Life in Prison. The rhythmic clang of metal doors reverberated through the concrete halls as morning began anew in the prison. Inmates shuffled in their gray uniforms, an unspoken camaraderie brewing among them. Marcus sat in the common area, surrounded by a group of young inmates, his hands gesturing animatedly as he imparted lessons from ancient philosophers. Nearby, Jordan sketched silently, his pencil moving with a purpose, capturing the essence of the world around him. In the kitchen, clattering trays and distant laughter created a backdrop for Lydia's workshop, where she encouraged women to write about their journeys, their voices rising in powerful unison. Ethan, far from his past self, quietly penned another letter to his daughter, hoping one day these words would bridge the distance between them. Each routine, a mundane cycle, held small victories, infusing hope into their lives as they navigated the complexities and challenges of existence behind bars. Chapter 8. Unlikely Friendships. In the harsh environment of prison, unexpected bonds often form among the most unlikely individuals. Marcus, Jordan, Lydia, Ethan, and Tariq, each from different walks of life, find common ground in their shared experiences of pain and redemption. Marcus mentors the younger inmates on the power of knowledge, while Jordan's art becomes a bridge for others to express their emotions. Lydia, with her fierce spirit, leads workshops that foster solidarity among women, encouraging them to share their stories. One day during a group session, Ethan opens up about his regrets as a father, prompting Tariq to share his struggles with addiction. As they converse, the walls that divide them begin to crumble. They laugh, argue, and uplift one another, proving that even in a place designed to isolate, human connection can flourish. It's in these moments that the narrative of friendship emerges, highlighting the resilience of their shared humanity. Chapter 9. Flashbacks. What led them here? The quiet hum of the prison fades as the past invades the present, revealing the pivotal moments that brought each inmate to these walls. Marcus recalls the adrenaline rush of his gang initiation, a choice that shattered his family's trust and set him on a path of violence. Jordan's memories flicker like the neon lights of the streets he once painted, each piece an escape from the trauma of loss. Lydia's heart tightens as she relives the defining night she fought back, a desperate act for survival that led to her incarceration. Ethan's mind drifts to boardroom meetings overshadowed by his greed, the sacrifices made for wealth now unspeakably heavy on his conscience. Tariq's flashbacks are tainted with guilt, tracing the moment he turned to addiction after losing a patient, the tragedy that unraveled his once promising career. Each recollection bears the weight of regret, underscoring the choices that sealed their fates behind the bars. Chapter 10. The Struggles of Redemption. As the days blend into one another within the prison walls, each inmate confronts their personal demons while striving for redemption. Marcus reflects on the challenging moments when he questions his worthiness of change, jotting down, "Every book I read feels like a mirror. I see the man I used to be, and I wonder if redemption is even possible." Lydia shares her fear about returning to a world that judged her for survival rather than violence, writing, "What if they never see me as more than a statistic?" Meanwhile, Ethan's entries are filled with uncertainty as he grapples with the thought of facing his daughter again, wishing for a different chapter to start. Tariq finds solace in group therapy sessions, admitting, "Each story shared feels like a thread connecting our broken pieces." United by their struggles, the inmates' reflections capture the complex journey toward forgiveness of themselves and each other as they navigate the arduous path to transformation. Chapter 11. The Road to Forgiveness. As the days passed, in the oppressive twilight of the prison walls, the inmates gathered for a heartfelt discussion on forgiveness, a topic that loomed heavy in their minds. Lydia introduced the conversation, sharing her desire to forgive herself for actions taken in self-defense. Forgiveness is not just for others, she stated, her voice steady yet vulnerable. Marcus nodded, recounting his tumultuous journey from gang life to the pursuit of knowledge. I have to forgive the boy I used to be to embrace the man I want to become. Jordan, with paintbrush in hand, used a canvas as an outlet for his bottled-up feelings, illustrating scenes of regret and hope intertwined. Meanwhile, Ethan's letters to his daughter reflected a yearning for her forgiveness, a bond he longed to heal. As they shared, the group discovered that understanding and acceptance of their pasts paved the way for healing, creating a gentle warmth in the otherwise cold confines. Chapter 12. The Talent Show Preparations. As the news of the talent show spread like wildfire through the prison, excitement permeated the air. Inmates gathered in common areas, brainstorming acts that would allow their voices to be heard. Marcus took the lead, organizing practice sessions to refine spoken word pieces that spoke to their collective struggles. Jordan transformed the dull prison walls into a canvas, painting vibrant murals as a backdrop for the stage. Lydia encouraged others to share their stories through poetry, igniting a spark of creativity among the women. Ethan found solace in penning a heartfelt letter to his daughter, practicing how he might express his journey to her through performance. Tariq structured group therapy sessions to help fellow inmates cope with their nerves and insecurities. As rehearsals unfolded, camaraderie blossomed, knitting the diverse group into a tight-knit community, eager to showcase their talents and, for the first time, feel truly seen. Chapter 13. The Talent Show. A Night of Expression. The night of the talent show buzzes with anticipation, the energy palpable as inmates gather in the common room. Clanging metal chairs and shuffling feet fill the air, mingling with the excited whispers of nerves and hopes. Marcus stands backstage, his hands trembling slightly as he clutches a worn notebook filled with his spoken word pieces. Jordan, splashed in vibrant paint, offers him a reassuring nod before stepping up to showcase a large canvas, revealing the beauty found amidst chaos. Lydia's heart races as she prepares to share her story through poetry, a powerful testament to her resilience. Ethan practices his heartfelt letters, hoping his words will reach his daughter even from behind bars. Tariq, ready to share insights from his healing journey, takes a deep breath. As the first act begins, the raw vulnerability and courage of the performers shine, weaving a tapestry of shared experiences and collective healing.